Grand Rising, family, Supreme Rising. How are you guys doing this morning? I am doing wonderful. I have no complaints. I am creating. That means I'm in control of everything that involves me. So I am doing what I need to do today to create a beautiful day for myself. So I am doing great. And I pray that you guys are doing well also. I wanted to come on a little bit and just give you a reminder and what we're experiencing right now and encouraging you to continue to be in peace. Know that whatever our thoughts are, whatever words are coming out of our mouth are very powerful. Your thoughts create your mood, and whatever is going on inside of you, it manifests into what people see outside of you. And so we have to be very, very careful, especially during the time is now, because manifestation is really activated. And so our thoughts and our words are actually creating. So we got to be very careful because you can also manifest uh, in the opposite direction. And so we don't want to do that. So we got to be careful what we say and what we do during these times. It's so very, very important. Um, I also want to talk about going forward, and I want you guys to really, really understand, as I am understanding more and more, how to move in this climate, because the evils that be have lost control. And if it doesn't look like it, it's because we have not embarked on our now control, because it's our world now, and they're done. And so all we have to do is pick up where they've left off, because they're done. And so they are on the tail end of, the way I put it, phasing out. And that's probably why you see, I know you see, if I can see it, how this blanket of, what do I call it? I'm trying to think of the best word. I want to say blanket of evil. They're still trying to hold on, even though they're done. They're still trying to hold on. And how you can see it is the way that these, if you're out in public, and I'm going to give you an example in a few minutes, and you notice how people who are still living in a low dimensional state, how they're still behaving. And it even seems to be amplified in the way people are moving, those that are still living low dimensional. It's like they got the memo to try and keep this world in a survival state, so that they can keep us, living in a survival mode, which is what we've been doing for centuries. The evils had control in the Pisces age, and they created all kinds of chaos for us. And I told you in several videos before, they're not going to go out without a fight. They're going to pull every punch that they can. And it appears that that's what they're trying to do. And at the same time, people got to be careful, because coming out of these karmic states, and let me just say, the people that have, anything that we do, there is karma coming with it. When we do good and treat people good and treat the world, in a loving manner, then that's what comes back to us. And on the flip side, when we spread chaos and do evil and just, be mean to people, mistreat people, and do all this harm, that kinds of karma is coming back to us as well. So we have to be very, very careful. But I am seeing in real time with my own eyes, with these eyes, I am seeing how karma is visiting so many people, and people that I knew from years ago, that I saw the evil that they were putting out here, and I'm seeing them with this karma coming back at them. I'm seeing them with my own eyes, and I'm like, wow. Wow. And I did a video recently about an experience I had in my hometown. So guys, we got to pay attention. We've got to really, really, really pay attention. But there's a blanket, and I can tell you, and I said I was going to give you an example. So when we lost our father transcended last year, and I had never seen anything like it before. We hadn't had a death in the family in a while prior to that, and the funeral director that handled my father's burial and the pastor of his church, who my dad thought he just thought the world of these two people. They behaved in a way that just blew my family's mind. We could not believe how evil that they behaved. And that's one example. And I've been seeing a lot of that lately and hearing about that a lot from other people. And then on top of that, I notice now how when you have a discrepancy with a bank or with a company, I'm going to give you some examples, Amazon, or you have to call your garbage company, and, they have these computerized systems in place where a lot of times you can't hardly get to a human, a person. And so they put you through all this rigmarole, which can also cause frustration, cause even chaos in your mind, especially when you're doing it first thing in the morning. Sometimes it could just spoil your whole day. Well, I'm noticing how when you call these places and how you got to go through so much just to, resolve whatever it is you're trying to get done. And I finally realized, and talking to others, that all of this is created this way. It was set up this way to keep us upset, to keep us agitated. And the fact that you go to your mailbox and you check your mail, and it's always seems to be a bill or some kind of mail with a discrepancy, and all of that was created to keep us upset, keep us agitated, and keep us in a low dimensional state, low vibration, all of this stuff. And it seems to me, including the experience that we had trying to funeralize our father, it seems to me that it's heightened now. In these last 2 years, it's just been really heightened. It's like the evil is up here and it's trickling down, and you see it everywhere. And I finally determined, and what helped me with that is talking to others, that it's all set up this way to keep this collective in a low dimensional state. And I tell you, if you don't realize it, it'll, you won't even see it. It'll just seem like it's normal, when actually it's not normal in the sense that it's the way it's always been. It's heightened. It's abnormal. But it's all systematic. It's created this way. And so what has helped me a lot is, first of all, realizing this, taking note that this is really, it's deeper than what the eyes can see, the carnal eyes. And then being able to stay in control of myself and keep showing patience, in these different situations, and just staying in peace, and it helps me by knowing what's actually happening on this planet. And it's worldwide. So I tell you, once we realize that and understand and accept that we are the creators, and we can change anything that we see, not just individually, but collectively, with the unification of the planet, the people in the planet, the beings, we can change it. We can change it. We're now in that type of environment. And so But understand that that's what they're doing. They're on their last leg, and they are pulling every stop that they can to try to keep this frequency from rising. And that's the key. It's everything is energy and frequency, vibration, energy, and frequency, everything. And once we understand that, we can move better in society in a more healthier way. We can just come out of this chaos and realize what's caused this chaos for so long, and then walk into a peaceful place, which many of us are. Many of us are in this new earth, and but they're trying their very best to snag us back. But we have to stand strong on where we are, so that we can use what we now know that we have to create and manifest. And so I just wanted to come on and just kind of remind you guys of that, because I think Mars is in retrograde right now, so there's a lot of really strong energy, a lot of chaos going on right now. And I understand now is not the time to be confrontational with people, because if you do right now with what's happening in the planets and in the atmosphere, it can be very difficult. It can cause a lot more chaos for you as an individual. So I have decided myself what is helping me stay in peace is I have set boundaries, and I am a little bit more secluded than normally, because I understand this stuff, and I want to be protected. I want to protect myself. And so I am moving in a way to try to accomplish that, staying in peace. And it's just very, very important for me. And so, but anyway, these things I wanted to remind you and share with you, for those who are not aware of some of the things that I've mentioned in this video. But it's all real, it's all real. But we have the power, we have the control, if we would just activate and use it. It's all in our hands. So guys, just stay in peace, and as I always tell you, hold your head up high, and always move from a place of love, because when you move from a place of love, nothing can get in the way. Nothing. It is love is the ultimate. And that's how we should be responding to all of this right now, is to set boundaries and move in a place of love. And that's what I would advise you guys to do. That's what I'm doing, and it's helping me. It's helping me a whole lot. If there are people out there and situations that are detrimental to you in this space, move away from it. Separate from them. Whatever you got to do you and to stay in peace, I would advise you to do it. And that's how I am moving. That's how I have decided to move. So I'm going to sign out. I just wanted to come on and share this little tidbit with you guys. We got to keep each other uplifted and encouraged. And so this is part of why I do what I do, is to help you. And also, when I'm helping you, I'm helping myself. And it's a beautiful thing. And we are all one together, as I always say. So that's a fact. And so I'm going to sign out now. I have a couple appointments I got to make. So I'm going to say Assalamu alaikum to you. Namaste, Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Please don't sign out without clicking like and sharing the video. I appreciate it if you would do that for me. And stay in peace, guys. I'm going to throw you the peace sign. Peace unto you, the true peace sign. And I'm going to say, have a most blessed day. Bye-bye. Love you.